So, Caitlin Clark right here is a phenomenon. There's no other way to put it. She's got some fans, she's got some haters, and it's a situation in sports that I don't remember in my lifetime. I'm too young for Tiger. I'm too young to have seen Serena's rise. I'm too young to have seen Michael Jordan, really. I vaguely remember Wizards Jordan, but I'm too young for that. I'm too young for all these players. The first real one of these players that I got to witness is Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, transcendent sports star. Maybe Steph Curry. Maybe you could argue Steph Curry. I don't think LeBron was in the same way because basketball is already, men's basketball was already a huge sport before him. But Shannon Sharpe is now talking about wanting to know why everybody who said Caitlin Clark would struggle are quiet now. This is what he said.
That was on ESPN that had a lot to say earlier about this. They gone quiet now.
You say they quiet?
Y'all quiet now. Now I want somebody to send that to you because you know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna call your name, but you know who you are. Y'all had a lot to say early.
Not wrong. He's not wrong at all with that one.
And if you think I'm talking to you, I am. Make no mistake about it. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. One of you was a former coach.
I mean, I don't know who he's talking about when he says former coach. I mean, Gino Auriemma is a current coach.
I get a little bit more specific. Some of you played the game. Now,
quite a lot of them played the game. Miss Swoopes.
I want y'all to have that same thing when y'all were talking. Don't get mad now. Oh man, Caitlin let that. Man, Ocho, I was watching it. Man, she was coming up the picks, let the threes go.
Yeah.
And it's just him talking about Caitlin Clark. But when that fadeaway three going left went in, I was like, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is Iowa Caitlin's back. Iowa Caitlin's back. She just hit that three going left. That's it. We're done. The WNBA is done. You've now got a coach who, in Christy Side's defense, I'm going to make a video about defending Christy Side. Tomorrow is going to be my apology tour. Tomorrow is going to be the Mick Talk Soup apology tour. I still don't think Christy Sides is the greatest coach in the world, but flexibility is a big part of coach, and playing to your players is a big part. And it took her a bit longer to figure it out, but she has. So there's going to be a damn apology video for about Alyssa Smith and Christy Sides tomorrow. I'm telling you guys, tomorrow is, if you guys are these people are saying the apologies need to be as loud as the disrespect. My apology to Christy Sides. Again, I don't think she's the greatest coach in the world, but there'll be an apology there, and my apologies to Alyssa Smith will be there too. Don't worry about that. But it is very funny though that all of the people that were really hating on Caitlin Clark, nobody has come out and said I was wrong, which is crazy. Nobody has come out and said I was wrong. And at the same time, again, that's the funniest part is that all with Sheryl Swoopes, it could have been all stopped. The first one of these people that were questioning Caitlin Clark, and all they have to do is say, heck, even the Lexi Brown situation. The Lexi Brown situation was a big one. She was very much not a believer in Caitlin Clark, and then very early in the year she was like, man, she's first in everyone's scout report. When we scout her. So she was top of everyone's scout report, and Lexi Brown realized very, very early just how good Caitlin Clark was and how much teams were focusing on her as much as anything else. So when it comes to that, that's the closest thing we've seen to someone admitting they were wrong. But Shannon Sharpe's right. He's 100% on the money when he's saying that a lot of these people, someone says stop lying. They said she'd struggle coming out, and she did. They said she didn't deserve to be on Team USA based on, one, they picked Chelsea Gray over her, who was injured. They picked injured players over her. And two, when people say there will be an adjustment period or she might struggle to start, they didn't mean she would struggle for 10 games. No, but they did not mean it like that. Do you want to know what they meant that like? They meant that, I will show you guys two players that they were trying to basically say, that Caitlin Clark was going to be. And this is it. These are two players that were on the Olympic team. These are two players that had got similar hype to Caitlin Clark coming into the W. First, Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina Ionescu, right now, Caitlin Clark might be better than Sabrina Ionescu, even though Sabrina's at her peak. The way Caitlin Clark's playing right now, she might actually be better than Sabrina. But in Sabrina Ionescu's true rookie season, she shot 37.9% from the field, 32% from three, and averaged 11.7 points per game. In her true rookie season, she averaged 11 points per game. 11 and 6 assists with 3 turnovers. Like, that is a really good season for a rookie. That is a very, very good season for a rookie. Obviously, she wasn't it wasn't a true rookie. Like, she played 3 games in the bubble. Like, I'm not counting that as a rookie season. But in her rookie season, she had 11 and 6. In the rookie season for Kelsey Plum, who was the leading scorer in college when she came out, number 1 pick in 2017, Kelsey Plum, as a rookie, in 22 minutes, shot 34% from the field, 36% from 3. She shot from the free throw line, shot 87% in fairness, and averaged 8.5 points and 3.4 assists to 2.5 turnovers. Like, that is what was expected from Caitlin Clark. When people said reality is coming, they were comparing Caitlin Clark to Sabrina Ionescu and Kelsey Plum. They were not saying 15 games into her career she was going to be the best point guard in the WNBA, or 10 games into her career she was going to be the best point guard in the WNBA. That 20 games into her career she's going to be the best guard in the WNBA. And at 30 games in her career she's realistically second to Aja Wilson, and it's not a crazy argument to say that all in all, overall impact, she is number 1. I don't think she is right now, but it's not. She's at the stage where it's not a crazy argument. Nobody thought that. Nobody thought that. Let's be real. Absolutely nobody. And I mean nobody thought that. When they were saying reality is coming, there's going to be an adjustment period. Nobody has said that, like, okay, yeah, it's going to take her a couple of games to get used to the league. I mean, if she gets used to the league, she's just going to be doing equally as much as she did in college. Like, that is the thing people don't realize. It's not even. Caitlin Clark, after 20 games in her career, is doing exactly what she did at Iowa. Except the difference is that there is a Aja Wilson in Las Vegas who is... It would be like, imagine if Caitlin Clark was doing what she was doing at Iowa, but then there was a generational player. Let's just say, hypothetically, Aja Wilson was playing in South Carolina, doing what she's doing now in South Carolina. She was putting up 30 a game. And someone else was, and let's just say Sabrina Ionescu is still at Oregon, and Sabrina's putting up 30 a game. And it's like, it doesn't make what Caitlin Clark's doing any less impressive. It just means there's others. She's doing exactly what she did in Iowa. There's just obviously better players on other teams as well. Which is crazy. Which is crazy. Like, for people saying she wouldn't do it right away, it'll take time. And people are like, oh no, they're right. Like, it took 10 games. She wasn't good in the first 10 games, man. She was bad because they played her 11 games in 20 days. Since that 11 games in 20 days, she has been probably the second best player in the W. Maybe third. Probably second. No, they were wrong. And the fact is, the people that were wrong about it, and even people that said there will be an adjustment period, she's not going to be good straight away, we all know that did not mean 11 games. Because 11 games can be a slump, by the way. Breanna Steward has gone through an 11-game slump this year. Like, 11 games, even no matter what, is not really indicative of anything. That's just slump numbers, especially when it's in 20 days. Either way, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.